So it's the middle of summer break for state lawmakers, but they're still getting their jabs in at each other. Republicans want to get called back to work and pass a bill to put money in the pockets of parents at the expense of schools. Politics guy Marshall Zellinger is here, and the idea, Marshall, that they're floating around here is that they want to take money that would go to a school district and instead give it to parents with kids learning at home.
Jeremy, it's an idea called Safe Learning Choices. Most Republican lawmakers signed on to a letter to the governor today asking for him to call a special session to address challenges parents face with the upcoming school year. Well, the one idea that the Republicans want was written in bold. It says, "One proposal we will introduce is a direct education support package for families called Safe Learning Choices. Families would be entitled to all or a portion of their child's per pupil revenue." Well, that's the money school districts get for each student enrolled. According to the Republicans, the money would allow parents to remain at home, engage an educator, purchase materials, and if necessary, computers and broadband. I talked to Republican Senator Paul Lundeen, a former member of the State Board of Education, about the idea that sounds somewhat familiar. The one idea sounds a lot like school vouchers, except in the parent's pocket.
The reality is we're in a crisis situation. We're in an emergency situation. Think about all the other aspects of society where we're doing things dramatically different than we've done it before. This simply says, hey, with regard to public education, we should be looking at an array of options that go beyond the normal box that we live and work inside.
The first we heard of it was a letter. Any serious effort would involve negotiations and a thoughtful approach to figuring out a way to improve our schools. And I don't think a proposal that would reduce options and force the closure of some schools and online programs would in any way help in this situation.
Put this dead on arrival idea aside. School districts rely on students being in attendance on pupil enrollment count day to make sure the district gets funding they're supposed to for each student. Well, it turns out pupil enrollment count day isn't really just one day, and it may not require students to be in a building to be counted. How does your school district get funding to provide school for your kids and pay for your teachers? This complicated formula that we've shown from time to time on Next. This year, districts on average are receiving $8,000 per student. Pupil enrollment count day is October 1st. That is the day districts need you in school to make sure they get the most funding for every enrolled student. But it's really not just one day. Students need to be in attendance one day prior to October 1st and at least one more day between October 2nd and October 31st to count for funding purposes. For schools that traditionally have in-person learning, that requires a butt in a seat. So what now with remote learning? Do lawmakers need to come back for a special session just to address how students can be counted?
No, there's no change to state laws required for this.
Jennifer Oakes is the Chief Operating Officer for the State Department of Education, which is providing guidance to school districts to adopt new rules for this new learning environment. Failure to have adopted local policy may impact a district's funding if remote learning is used in any capacity.
We've asked the local boards to define their educational process for the upcoming year, to outline what their type of remote learning may include for that year and what types of attendance would be appropriate for their district. For example, in-person attendance or attendance at a classroom like this type of a Zoom environment, or maybe it could be logging into the district's online platform.
I'm always skeptical, so I asked the Department of Education about possible taking advantage of remote learning to get more students counted than you really have. Or, Jeremy, you probably understand this language. Let's say you start class at 8 a.m., they take attendance at 8 a.m., and at 8:10 you ditch the remote learning and go play video games the rest of the day. The district or the state is not worried about fraud like that. There are audit processes, but I am just curious, if you go play video games, you've still been counted as being in class at least, perhaps, for
That's
a day.
right, kids. Stay off the Fortnite, stay in front of the laptop, make sure you get your learning in. Really complicated, and it's clear that districts are going to have to adapt pretty quickly with whatever happens. Good job, Marshall. Thank you.